So when you think of a successful city, a sustainable city, or maybe a city with a strong sense of community, where does your mind take you? Maybe Amsterdam for its bike culture, or Vancouver for its sustainability, or maybe even New Orleans for its strong sense of community. But what if I told you that informal settlements, or what the mainstream dubs as the slums, actually have all of these qualities? So formally trained planners like myself try their best to design new urban spaces that are vibrant and sustainable, that people can live and work in. But despite our best efforts, no city on this earth is without these unplanned informal settlements. And it's ultimately because these new master plans that we create seem to not be meeting like our needs, like affordable housing, which is a very hot topic right now. So what secrets can we learn from these informal settlements and how they developed to be so successful, and apply that to our own designs so that we can ensure affordable and sustainable urban spaces for all of us? And that's why I studied Menshayat Nasser in Cairo, Egypt. This is colloquially known as Garbage City in my home country of Egypt. It's an informal settlement in the center of the city that is completely enclosed within itself. There, almost 80% of all of Cairo's garbage is collected, sorted, and recycled by a self-organized community that lives, works, and sustains itself in equilibrium. Essentially, this place is an epitome of economic sustainability with affordable housing and other successful qualities. So I begin by using urban morphology analysis, which is basically a method that essentially just physically observes the changes over time of a place's physical characteristics, like its buildings or its roads, over a span of time, to understand how the community in those spaces have essentially built a city for themselves based on their needs and their capabilities. And after that, I collected high-quality satellite images over a time span of about 30 years of Menshayat Nasser, and then hand-traced all the roads and the buildings and other elements so that I can better understand how this community created the successful space that they live in right now. And from there, I learned a lot. So for instance, by looking at the width of the streets, I was able to discern whether they used it only for cars or if the streets were narrow enough for people to socialize in, for example, thus building community. When I looked at the changes in the buildings over time, I learned that, like in Menshayat Nasser, as is similar in informal settlements all over the world, there is a very distinct mix of land uses as opposed to the separate land uses that we are very familiar with in Western cities, where like work lives here and homes live here and they never mix. So with these assessments, these general kind of assessments, we learn that, oh no, it's done. Should I keep going? All right, bye.